Alright, welcome back to the Contractor series. No long drawn out bit to come into it this week, just go straight in. Right, changed the map slightly. I've gone on to the Glen Island Extended, and this is the very latest version of it. Well, at the time of writing, Don let me have it a couple of days ago in, and here we go. So we do a little bit of work on here. You know the main difference. You know, got all this area here you can play with. No, it doesn't really matter too much for this series. All we're interested in is the centre bit. But all this area here is now available. And also it looks better because you can actually see further. You've got the mountains actually skirt the whole thing. You've got roads going all the way around now. And I also got to watch out because now the traffic comes all the way down this road instead of coming through here. Right, anyway, let's see what missions we got. As you know, we bought our new to us tractor last time. Well, we got our fertilizer now. Let's do that. I could do fertilizer and spraying missions, so that's what we will be doing. And here we are, look, our nice new to us Hurleyman. Not exactly any new tractor, but it will do us down to the ground. And must remember to start the engine up, and we've got to go to 23, which is just over the way here. I don't think it's a direct way through to it. We will be doing other missions and contracts later. I'm going to spend this week and next week on this, on Glen Island Extended. Then we're going to have a change to another map. I'm going to keep swapping the maps around on this. It'll be the same series. We'll just be seeing how we can make money by doing contracts. Oh, it could have went through there, never mind. Keep forgetting that Don's put all these little gaps in the hedges and that, and I was making for the gates, which are right the way down here. But you should see everything is identical to what it was. Now we want 23, which is not this one. One straight ahead of us. Yeah, I'm going to do this week and next week on this map on Glen Island Extended. Then we will change over to Mercury Farms for a few weeks. Then I'm going to go to, we're probably back to Maypole for a while with the latest build of Maypole, which I've got here, but other things got in the way instead of doing that. Then I've got a Riverview, the latest Riverview. I'm going to come out a cab to do this for a start, just to line everything up. We just, we better do this end anyway, because I'm just looking at that. It's a bit iffy, isn't it? Well, we've got to turn around here. Now, I think if we do that, and I take it we have, I'm just going to change so I can see those lines all the time. A little mess, but that just helps me out. Right, we've got that going. We're on that, so 3 and bingo. And away we go. This is an easy series to do. All I've got to do is just remember how much money we've got in the bank, what we've bought, and just keep transferring it across to the new map. I want to do that fairly regularly. I'll be getting used to it by the time I'm done. But it does give me a chance to see not really more maps, because I know what I like, and what I like is what I'm going to play, and I think I said that in another video the other day. I'm no longer going to be, oh, that's a new map, I'll play that. Doesn't appeal to me anymore. I am getting old. And I'm going to do most of this out of cab. Well, board. I just want to lift that too, so it isn't dragging on the ground all the time. It also gives us a chance, as we get money together to try new equipment, we will in time have to settle on a map to do contracting on, I guess, because we're going to have so much equipment to change over. It will get a bit of a pain to have to keep changing over. But until then, whoa, don't run into it. I know that we can't actually damage anything, because when you're doing contracts, crop destruction is automatically turned off, which I think is a bit of a shame, actually. I'd like to see a button that I could keep that turned on if I wished. Yes, I'm that mad. But you could even drive on other people's fields and the fields you're not working on, and the car, and it no longer damages. Mind you, with these wheels, they're not going to damage anyway. Whoops. Whoa. Hit the right button. I already learned that this is probably, if you're playing solo, this is probably the best set of missions to go for. It's these spraying mission. Doesn't seem to want to go at the moment, that's it. It's a bit slow. Oh, I know why. I managed to hit the down key on the tool on the sprayer. I have got the extra bottle or extra tank for this. I really must get that on there, and I've done it again. I am hitting the V instead of the one I mean to hit, which is the B key. B keys. Hit the right one to start it, but I always hit the wrong one to finish it. As you also know, you don't have to do the full field. And just wait. And we'll have a look when we got to the end of this bit to see how close we're getting. And we are 83% done. Normally by the time you get onto the last pass, it's just on done. And so you don't have to do a lot. Whoa. Do. Hit the right key, B key. Got it. And that'll be about 90%, I would say, 95% by the time I've got this bit done. It's like the old mission says, we didn't quite have to get everything, you were given some leeway. Yeah, we're 96%, I wasn't far out. But the secret of this is, especially if you do these sort of missions where you've got a consumable product you have to get, is to do it with as little as possible. If you're doing a harvest mission, do as much as possible, because everything over the contract is yours to do with what you will right, we're done. Right, that mission's done. Just run off the field and see what else we've got. Click on mission. That contract is done. See if we've got any more spraying. We've got plenty of spraying, and that's what we're going to do. We just do spraying this time, and next time we might do something else. Let's see. Got any close to us? One thing you will notice is when you first start, there's very few contracts, and quite often, especially if the farm with a lot of fields. Let's do 22, shall we? Yeah, it's worth a bit of money. Oh, I haven't called that one in yet. Go on, collect, thank you. So I don't want to collect the money. I was saying, you will notice that on some of them you have to use your own equipment. It starts being on a bit. Oh, that's the next one along. That's handy. Oh, my word, that is handy. Looks like I almost planned that. Yes, I'm still using Mowgli's GPS, as you may have noticed. It's simple. That's what I'm using. It's simple. But I see he's got to the end of doing this particular mod. I think I read somewhere on his GitHub, because this has got a lot more in than it looks to for a start. It works well, but he's suggested if anybody wants a gearbox mod, there is another one in production or in development at the moment. It's not ready yet, but there is a gearbox, a simple gearbox built into this as well as everything else. That's a pity he has decided to end this, but who knows what else he's got up his sleeve. He's just going to update them for his own use, but he said he won't be updating anymore for general use, but I haven't come across any problems with this. It just seems to work, which is what you expect of a mod. I think we may have to go back and refill after this one. I think we put the other tank on. I think we're going to have time to do a couple more missions yet, a couple more contracts yet. Oh, I keep calling them missions. Right, we're at the end there. Yeah, this map, by the way, will be coming out when the patch comes out for... Whoa. I can't see. Oh, we want to go a bit further than that. For Farming Sim. This is because there's a slight issue with patch 1.3 with some of the items on the original Glen Isla. Don took the opportunity to make this a bit bigger. And the beauty of it is you can devise your own fields once you get out of the way of the main bit. Where were we going with it? Forgot what I was doing. I'm a young lad that only got a very limited attention span. Actually, I find if I get older, my attention span is getting shorter and shorter. I don't know if it does come with age or if it has Alzheimer's or just general decrepitude. I'm afraid the latter. Right, let's see how far we got when we get to the end of this. Let's see how far we got now. Oh, because I took it off that one. And we're at 69%. And we're going to be fairly close by the time we get to the end here. The bigger the field, by the way, quite often the less you have to do, you know, because it's a percentage of what you have to do. But with harvest, the bigger the field, the better it is for you. But whatever you do, don't collect it all, and then log out the game. Collect all the contracts and log out the game. Make sure you collect everything on the field. I've done that on this series actually. Was a beet harvest I did. I had another full trailer load to get up, but because I'd done the contract, it wouldn't allow me to. That's because I logged out and I was going to finish it off the next time. Oh well. Would have been a bob or two's worth. Even with beet, it's still worth a bob or two. Alright, let's see how we're doing. We might be getting close now. So 97. I might just have to go. No, we've done it. We've got it. Right, shut that off. So no one done it. I'm now going to go back to the workshop. I'll just take those lines off. It's better. So this is a very, very easy mod to use here. Mowgli's Bomb GPS. It's basic. It doesn't have all the whistles and bells in, but for what I want, it's perfect. All I want to be able to do is go in a straight line, and this does it perfectly for me. We can get out of here, can't we? Must save a little bit of juice. Oops. I like the speed he's got the traffic set. This is about right to me. About 25, I think these are. Oh. Well, they were about 25 on. Oh no, sorry, not this one. It's Mercury. I think they're set to 25 mile an hour. It's about right. These are set about the base amount 18, which is a bit too slow. 25 actually means it's running a bit faster than some of the tractors. Right, what I'm going to do is just take this weight off. Just want to do that. Now, of course, what happens now is I lose all steering on this. Now, what I'm going to do now is try and pick up the front tank and fill that up. Hope we got this from the right side. Yep, we have. I think we're close enough. With this manual attach, you don't have to be dead close like you did with the other one. I'm going to call it the better one, but the tougher one. The one I actually prefer, but that's not a great problem. This works well. No. Hoping we're close enough. We are. Just to fill that up, and that will actually... Oh, looks like we ran out. We're going to have to buy another tank of goo juice. Always get these ones because they have a bit more in them, and they're cheaper overall. They're cheaper per litre, quite a bit cheaper per litre. That's behind us. Oh, I thought it was behind. Oh, here we are. Don't know if we're actually... No, we're not. Apparently we're not quite close enough. Where's that going? That's it. Ah, it's got it this time. A little side they just pop out. That black bit with the red top. If I do that, you see it pops back again. That's the fill. We're not quite there yet, so I need to turn around and get the front end on. It looks like we backed into the solid fertilizer. I think I must get rid of that at some point. It's a pity you can't actually sell excess fertilizer off. Right, let's see what else we've got here then. Oh, get out of this first. Right, we've got a full thing, 20 odd thousand, was it 28,000 litres? That will keep us going for a while. Collect that. What else we got? We got 7 and 4, 14, 12. I know, 14, 4, 7. Any worth a bit more than that? Most of my harvest missions. Oh, failed one. I would take failed one and go up that way. Field one should be right at the top. That's actually the field you start with. Oh, I think one of the fields you start with if you play the ready-made farm mode, which is the way I'm actually playing that now, especially as you can actually change the economy level. I'm playing quite often the ready-made farm mode with the economy set to hard. especially with something like Riverview. I don't know what I do. I want to drop that front tank so we can actually see. But this tractor, I think I have no use in every version. I can't remember if I used it in the 11. I can't remember if there's any 11. I haven't played much with 11, but I've certainly played in 13, 15, 17, and now 19. It's a lovely, cheap, a yard tractor, or even in 13, that was a ploughing tractor for me. But you didn't have the all the power and weight sorted out properly in 13. Can't see a damn thing. There we are. You see, they know coming all the way from up here. That's going to catch me out at some point. That is going to catch me out big time. And remember now, we've got to make money so we can pay off the debt. Now this is a lovely field. You buy this field, you get all this surrounding. This is a perfect field for making a massive field. This can all be ploughed in. I've done that on my playthrough of this. That's on the stand, not extended. I haven't actually gone hard and extend because not quite possible, which is a pity to. But save going from standard into extended. The ahead of you, the ground levels are not identical. You've got one barn there which will be a metre and a half up in the air. Not what you're looking for. Get ready to stop when we get to the other side. Now I took this, what's now on our left hand side, I took that down a bit, and I took a little bit. I don't think I took any off on the right. I took them down about 2 ploughs width from about here, where the hair from the spray boom to the hedge. I left as grass, and the rest of it I incorporated into the field. It works well, and it gives you a lovely. It doubles the size of the field now enough. Okay, we're going to miss quite a bit at the edge here, so we're going to come back and just try and get that a bit better. There we go. It looks a bit. Now you can actually change the width of the lines on here, but I found if you leave them at 3 meters, it works for almost everything. You have to manually set things up a bit better, but because as you get bigger or wider stuff, it won't. It doesn't have all the widths, and I think it's at this boom that won't quite do properly. Oh yeah, I took all this in. Yeah, all. Yeah, all this here, all up there, it's all been taken. I think this has actually changed a bit this end. I don't remember all this clear. It's probably been increased because of the road coming around there now. That'll do. If we go slightly awry, it's not going to matter much. I think we've got another one up this way. I think we've got 4 that we can spray as well, or fertilise. I think with this line, no, you make feel about 3 times the size of this. If all this is actually, let's have a look. Oh, that's got me cogitating now. Field 1. Oh yeah, because it takes in all this. That's the difference now. Expensive, though, 3 million if you want to buy that. Yeah, perhaps not. Well, we've got 64%. We'll do this in one more field. and we can actually pay off 5,000 back to the bank. How about that? I think we better come in here, but it looks like it. There we are. About 2 passes should do it now. Because we missed a bit on that first pass, we may have to do all of what's left here. But I don't think that's any great harm. Especially, let's say, with this. Go for all the controls over this simple GPS. Alt W resets, and only does, I think, straight ahead, straight across, and diagonals, unless you change the settings in the main box to them. I haven't bothered, I'm just using it as it is. And then Alt W sets it. And if you've got lines shown, green means a set to thing. And your display shows what heading you're doing and what width your lines are set to. And I find this very good indeed. This is all I need. I don't need an all sing and all dance one. Yes, upside down was good with all the extra bits, but I didn't need it all. The things I'd never used on it. Oh, we're done. Right. That one's done. It's just still a way through here. I see close that gap off. There used to be a way through here, and I don't know if that's still here on the extended. So we'll just run down and have a look. Oh yeah, there's a gap here. Oh, no. That's a bit tight. I don't think I'm going to bother with that. No, we'll have to go out the top way. What we'll do is we set the next one up. Oh yeah, field 4. We do field 4. That now gives us 6,000. And that's after buying another load of fertiliser. I'm just going to get rid of that one for you. Go to the next field. And of course, as all British style maps should have, all these fences and hedges are glidable. So you have been warned. But what Don's done on most of his fields, he's left you enough runoff so you can use automation, use the hard helper. I don't use the hard helper, I don't much like it. I haven't liked it since I first come across it back in 13. I do like course play, and because course play you can set that up to do a load of headlands first, so you don't have to worry about how big runoffs. This is a lot tighter now in the standard map. You see the front end is still a bit bouncy on this, but I'm hoping once that back tank gets empty. Where is it? Now we come around the end here, and we're just at 4. It should be the next one across. There we are, that's 4. This will be the last one we do, and we'll then pay off a little bit of our debt. As you can see, you've got room here for the hired hand to turn around. Try and line this up to the edge. Well, you want fences like here. You don't really want to go to the river. He's falling in the water. So I've just been listening to the goons before I made this. It does affect me a bit. The goon show from the 50s and 60s and early 60s in Britain. Peter Sellers, Harry Seacombe, and the great Spike Milligan. It was surreal comedy before surreal comedy was known. Oh, wrong one again. Go like this, well, I hit the wrong button again on the, because the end of this should almost be here on this pass, I would have thought. There is one little secret on these. Now you no longer have the problem of having to do it in a certain time. Course players will work well because you can set course play up to do it. You've got time to do that. You just have course play set up not to charge, and Bob's your uncle. I'm just going to drive along here till it comes up. Was you done? Come on. That's it, we're done. Yeah, that'll do for time. Right, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. We'll probably do some harvest missions next time. Harvest missions are a little bit more iffy, that because they haven't been fertilised or ploughed the fields, there may not quite be enough produce to do the contract, but we'll take a chance on that. That will mean borrowing stuff. I want one near 25. Yeah, we'll probably do 25. What is 25? Yeah, 25 is alright. Don't really want to have to take a header trailer with me home. We've got one, we don't need a header. Oh, there's a cotton there. Cotton's always worth a laugh. Pays quite well too. It pays very well. No, I am not doing anything with tail behind stuff. That is a possibility, but it takes a long time to do that. But it's definitely a possibility. I'm not going to see any harvest missions here. We don't need. Oh, these two we don't. Well, we'll decide that next time. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, then feel free to subscribe. And I'm just going to take this back down to the shop. We must go. Let's go the. Tell you what, you stick with me whilst we just have a little drive around here. I'm going to do me. We go around the outskirts here. Will mean coming back out of here. If I can do this without getting too lost, and that's a big if. I'll tell you. I have done a video, I think on this one, on Extended, as has Farmer Klein and one or two other people. I think that's Farmer Klein, or someone else has done Extended. Oh, Don has. I know. Yeah, I think it might be Don. Has done a lot of work on screen on Extended as he's sort of making it and testing it. Well, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go around this way to get back to the shop. And for those who complain, we are driving on the correct side of the road. This is a Scottish map. Let's get it right. Yes, anyway, thanks very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. Always happy to have new people aboard. And as we come round here, if you've got any suggestions or any comments, suggestions, requests, questions, queries, whatever else, feel free to post them in the comment section under this video. I read everyone, I acknowledge everyone, and I try and reply to everyone. Oh, that's a mouthful. I have to get this recorded. And we just drive around to the end here. We've got a few minutes. You might as well have a little look at this. I suppose a lot of people, when we're doing it, like, either come out of cab or like people to come at the cab, but you can see now why I don't often come at the cab. No, I wonder where this takes us. Oops, slow down, that's it. Just have a look at the main map. Oh, no, we go around the outside and go, let's take the dirt road. Let's be a devil. I'm going to get back in the cab for this, because this could not end up messily if I don't. Let's take this road. Now I have one of the engine braking mods on, as you can see. No throttle at all going down there, it just went. The speakers found it, never both of them at the same time. You never stop, not in a month of Sunday, if you got both of those mods in together. One or the other, not both. That was because my USB hub, which I'm having problems with, not my hub, but the one on board the computer is playing up a bit. It just sort of flashed on and off, and that's why I drove where I did. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But this is rather nice down here. It's rather nice indeed. I do like this map. It's got plenty of atmosphere. I liked it before it's extended, but now it's been extended, it's even better. As you can see, playing multiplayer, you'd have to chat to your fellow players coming down here, so you weren't coming across each other. You could easily meet each other head on. And I think we just come to the main road again. I can't see a thing here. And you can see what slopes we have here. Remember, this is Scotland, so it's not going to be flat. Stu might sing flat, but the ground certainly isn't. The terrain certainly isn't. Well, to be honest, I don't know whether Stu sings flat or not. I've been lucky enough not to hear him sing. Anyway, back to, just come back there to the workshop. And we just, should be the next bit off to the side, not this one. There we are. Seems odd coming to it from a different way. I'm not used to coming in from this way. But that gives you some idea what it's like now. And all that land up there, you can buy it all. You can make your own fields. Right, with that, that's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.